Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tyler from House of Cards TCG, and today I am recording with you a live duel between Shane and I. I am working with ABC, and Shane is working with Invoked Dogmatika, and I'm trying a new format for you. Let me know what you guys think below if you like this or not, but basically I'm going to commentate over it and be able to provide you insight while they're playing. So without further ado, let's just hop right in and see what happens. So looks like dice roll. I roll, unfortunately, extremely low, but then Shane comes in by the backside and rolls a 3, which is actually lower than me. So I'm going to go first. Again, playing ABC. So opening hand, looks like I got Galaxy Soldier in my hand there. So we're going to go ahead and start off with a... Do I pass here? I think I just pass here. And it does look like, indeed, I am going to go ahead and pass to him, which means I have hand traps. You can see Shane's opening hand, he has Fusion Destiny, Ecclesia, Schism, as well as a Magical Meltdown. So, and maybe a Nadir Servant over there, too. So his hand's pretty loaded. Let's see what he decides to do here. I can't tell what he searched. Oh, he Magical Meltdown. You couldn't see it because it's off the camera. Search Alistair. Then I'm going to chain Gamma. And then he actually chains Ash to that. So then that puts the Gamma back into my deck and allows his Alistair to resolve, bringing out the Invocation, as well as exposes me to having Gamma in my hand. So there's that. I thought that Gamma was a good target there because not only do I get his Alistair in the grave, but he can't link it off, and he uses normal. That provides no extra deck monster, and unless he'd have to use a card in his hand in order to perform a fusion summon. But then he's going to go ahead and use the Invocation, use the Secure Garden and the Alistair. That's going to bring out the Macabre. And then from there, he's going to use Invocation Effect. Go ahead and put that back in the deck, add Alistair to hand. So... And of course, as you can see, he's still got the Fusion Destiny, and he's got the Nadir Servant, so with Schism in hand. So there's that. Fusion Destiny, I'm going to go ahead and Ash that. He's going to chain Macabre. I guess he forgot that I had Gamma in hand, and I'm going to chain Gamma. So Ash is going to negate Fusion Destiny, and then Gamma is going to go ahead and negate and destroy his Macabre. So if you didn't know, if your Gamma gets ashed, it goes back in your hand, and then you could still activate another one because there's no condition that says you can't. You just have to be able to summon the driver from your deck or your hand. And I have not done that yet. So you are able to use Gamma twice in one turn if your first one does get ashed. So that pretty much broke his board. Now he's got a Nadir Servant, and that's going to be all that he wrote on his turn. So we were able to out a Macabre and a Fusion Destiny with hand traps, and basically we're a one-card combo deck. We just get a top deck of Hanger. So now he's going to go ahead and activate Nadir Servant. Nadir Servant is then going to go ahead and send, I'm assuming, an App Clone and an Ash Dragon. Looks like App Clone there. And Ash Dragon, I'm pretty sure. He's going to go ahead and... Oh, I was thinking of something else. Nadir Servant, send App Clone, not Ash Dragon, I'm sorry. So Nadir Servant then going to go ahead and send the App Clone. App Clone effect is then going to go ahead and search, or Nadir is going to resolve searching him a Maximus. As you know, he does have Ecclesia in hand. And he has Schism. So he's got Schism, Alistair, and Ecclesia with Maximus in hand. Those are his 3 cards now. I think I have another Ash, Galaxy Soldier, and then something else. I can't remember what it's probably a starter. So he's going to go ahead and bring out Maximus. I apologize for the glare. We're going to work on that for future videos. So he's going to go ahead and bring out Maximus, activate Maximus effect. It's going to send 2. I'm pretty sure that I just send... He sends Titanclad, and he's going to go ahead and send... Let's see. Omega? Yeah, he sends Omega. So he's going to send Ash Dragon in Omega this turn. It looks like I'm gonna pause the game here. I need to check something. And what I was checking was actually to make sure that if you send Cyber Dragon Nova from your extra deck, does that enable you to summon ABC Buster Dragon? The answer is no, because ABC Buster Dragon specifically states that it must first be special summoned from your extra deck by banishing the 3 pieces from your field or your graveyard. So no, you are not allowed to. But it was one of those situations where it just kind of came up, and I was like, you know what, let me just check and make sure. This duel actually made me want to add Makaba to my extra deck because it was so free in this matchup. Like, every time I could have had a Makaba out. So, yeah, just double checking with ABC Busters ruling. And so we're doing there. So the answer is no, you cannot. So he sends a Mega, he sends Ash Dragon. I'm going to go ahead and send 2 randoms. I think I sent Clara and Rusha, and I sent something else. Yeah. Actually, I think I regret sending Clara in this situation. Either this or game 2. He's going to set Schism. And then I believe he is going to pass here. Ash Dragon's going to go ahead and special out Ecclesia. And Ecclesia is going to go ahead and search him at Knight. So now he's got Knight and Ecclesia in his hand. Schism set. Gamma and Driver get banished. And he's going to pass his turn to me. Again, I do apologize for the glare. We're going to work on that for future videos. So I do pick up a Hanger. I'm going to go ahead and activate Hanger. That's going to be able to search me a Union piece from the deck. And he's got no response. Well, he's got Fleur-de-Lis and Alistair in hand. I apologize. So Hanger's going to go ahead and search me out a B. And let's see what happens here. So now we got a normal summon B, activate Hanger effect. Hanger is then going to go ahead and equip a Union card from the deck to B. Unauthorized can equip from the deck or hand. Hanger can only equip from the deck, FYI, in case you're wondering that. So we're going to go ahead and equip Union Driver, I would imagine. Unless I'm concerned about Schism here, because he could Schism for Construct, send my B, and that is a problem. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and equip the C here directly. And what that's going to do is it protects me from traps. So if you don't know, these cards all have additional effects. So B is now protected from traps. He is going to go ahead and shoot the Schism here. And then I chain Unauthorized Reactivation to Schism. So Unauthorized is now going to be able to equip me an A to my B, giving me all my pieces. And then he is going to go ahead and resolve Schism. That's going to go ahead and bring out the Winda. But guess what? We were able to get out all of our pieces here. So I'm in my opening hand, it looks like I did have Unauthorized. So he brings out the Schism. He's got Schism, Maximus, or he's got Winda, Maximus, and Ecclesia. And we're going to go ahead and banish those 3 pieces straight off for an ABC Buster. I'm going to use Buster Dragon's effect to banish. He's going to chain Fleur-de-Lis. That's going to go ahead and summon and negate my ABC Buster. We're going to bait that negate straight out of his hand. I'm going to swing into Fleur-de-Lis. I'm going to put him on a clock because now he can only special summon once as well. He's going to take 500, and I'm going to pass with my ABC Buster Dragon. So his hand's got Alistair, and he's got TC Boo. Let's see what happens here. So he's thinking. And what he ends up doing is he actually is going to normal summon his Alistair, obviously, because there's no other effect. And then what I decide to do here is, upon thinking about it, there's 2 things. I have an Ash in my hand, and I know that for a fact, 'cause I remember this. The question is, did I want to Ash the Alistair, or do I want to go ahead and ABC banish Alistair, let Alistair resolve, grab Invocation, because then he can't resolve Invocation because I banished his Alistair. So what I decide to do here, let's see. As we're watching here, let's see what I decide to do. I do chain ABC. I pitch the Ash in hand, and I'm going to go ahead and... So I'm going to banish the Alistair, preventing his Invocation from resolving. Then I'm going to chain ABC. He was saying I couldn't under Winda, but actually the summon back of the 3 pieces is technically 1 summon. So then I go ahead and tribute ABC, bring back the 3 pieces, banish his Alistair, make his Invocation dead in his hand, and now all he's left with is my 3 pieces versus a Winda, Maximus, and Ecclesia. And I go ahead and chain Hanger, equipping B to my A, so that way it protects my A as well as gets me more cards to be able to just continue to pop off. Because next turn I could just go for a ABC Buster Dragon, and then I could banish his window, then that free plays, and I could just link off and do my thing. So this was definitely easy to get over here for me on this one. I assume that he did have a TC Boo. What else is he gonna? He could play Punishment. It could have been a TC Boo, but I assumed that it was probably a TC Boo in his hand when he goes ahead and sets this other card. So it was priority for me to try to get over that card. I did feel like I do need to get over this just in case it was a TC Boo. So I think he's deciding if he wants to go ahead and use the Maximus effect or not. And let's see if he decides to. He right now he's trying to figure out what he wants to do. Does he want to attack into my A or what he wants to do here? And if you guys know Shane, he likes to think. So he's going to go ahead and attack Winda into A. That's going to trigger my B. That falls off as an equip piece. You can actually destroy that instead. And then that B effect is going to resolve, and that's going to go ahead and search me another piece. So I dig through my deck here a little bit, and I decide that I'm going to grab a C. And then that's all he's going to do. He's going to set the TC Boo. And I'm not... Yep, he is going to go ahead and Maximus. I think what he was thinking, he's going to send an Intus. There it is. And he's going to send Omega. So what he does here is he's going to go ahead and resolve the Intus effect. Intus, I think, is going to go ahead and pop my Hanger. Yep, so he's going to get rid of that because I think he realized that Hanger is just the one-card combo I need for this entire deck. But I pretty much got all my value I needed out of the Hanger. So draw for turn here. So I think that the one thing I'm looking to get over is obviously a window because I can only special summon once. It doesn't stop me from normaling, and he does have that TC Boo. So I go ahead and link 3, go straight into Unicorn. Unicorn effect, and of course there's chain link 1, 2, and 3. So we got, looks like chain link 1, chain link 2, chain link 3, and chain link 4 is Unicorn. So we're going to get the, and I apologize for the camera. We're going to work on that as well to make sure that we have the graveyards and the field spells on the other side more available so you can see what's in the graveyard. But it looks like we're going to go ahead and Unicorn. I didn't see what I targeted, but okay, so I'm going to target the window. We're going to shuffle that back. And then we're going to get B effect is going to go ahead and search. C is going to special from hand. And then A is going to add back from the graveyard. And there is another B in the graveyard, but I just go ahead and grab that one. So now I have BA in my hand, as well as C on the field. We're going to go straight into access code, of course. So we have a Fiend and Machine. So we played around TC Boo. That's no problem. Access code is a Cybers. Still no problem. So now I'm just looking at my plays here, deciding what I want to do. So I have a TC Boo and a Schism as well as a Maximus on field, and that's pretty much it. Because he sent the Ecclesia. He sent the Ecclesia because of obviously TC Boo. He can't have Maximus and Ecclesia. And again, I apologize for that glare. So actually, I'm listening to it as I record this, and I just heard Shane say, so what can you do though? So he has no idea that I can do a lot here actually. So I think what I end up doing here is I'm going to go for a Lina. Because access code is a machine, I believe. I can't remember. No, he's Cybers. He's for sure Cybers. And I have a Fiend and I have a machine on the field. So I go Unicorn and C into for a Lina. I did not use the effect of C. But now I'm going to go ahead and bring out ABC. Since ABC is a machine. ABC effects. Then I'm going to go ahead and banish the TC Boo. Normal summon B. And I think I misplay here because I forgot to use Lina effect. But Lina was going to actually bring back Ecclesia. Oh, nope. I do use Lina effect here. We'll grab Fleur de Lis. He's reading. Yep, that's Lina. And now basically we can just link climb straight into access code. Access code effect to gain attack. And I'm going to pop Schism with access code. Then we're going to probably pop Maximus with access code as well. I banished 3 more pieces to bring out another Buster Dragon. And then we're going to access code effect, and that is going to go ahead and pop that. And we're basically here going to swing for over 8,000 damage. So that's a OTK by ABC. Let's go. And we're going to head on into game 2. All right, diving into game 2 now. Looks like going to power shuffle here. And as always, I appreciate everybody watching. Let me know what you think about this format down below. Do you enjoy the live commentary over top of the live duel? Or would you rather see the duelists just talking and playing it out? So let us know down below, as well as making sure to like and subscribe as we keep on progressing the channel and doing it just a little bit better every time. Like little things like this, like providing some editing and some voiceovers on our duels. So we do appreciate you guys, and we are trying to better the channel every year, every month, every day. Cliche, I know. But anyway, let's dive on into it. So let's see what we're going to get into here. Shane is obviously going to be going first. And with the Invoked Dogmatika, that can provide a lot of pressure, especially against a deck like ABC, when it's really just like a 1-card hanger or bust kind of deck. Obviously, you can play around that with different things if you open up unauthorized reactivation. But let's see what our opening hands are for our duelists here. So, as well as, we're going to have more locals, obviously, and a new series is coming up. So, looks like on my hand, I did open with a Cosmic. I couldn't really see everything else, but Shane opens up with a Punishment, a Nib, and set 3 pass. Now, we're going to go ahead and see me draw, and I see a Droll and Lockbird in my hand, a Cosmic. Let's see what we dive into here. So, gonna go ahead and activate Hanger. We did open up with the Hanger. He has an Ashen Nib in hand. So, based on the Ashen Nib in hand, you definitely ash that, right? So now we're just putting us on a starter. I think I see another Hanger in my hand, but no starter. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and set 1 and pass. Shane top decks. I didn't see what his top deck was. And he says pass. All right. So we're thinking here. Just to make sure, we're going to go ahead and draw. Invoke's obviously bricked. It looks like Maximus in his hand, actually. So, obviously can't summon it. We activate another Hanger, and he does not have the Ash for this one. So, can't tell if that's Maximus or if that's Fleur-de-Lis. Not sure. So, we're going to go ahead and grab B off the Hanger. And then we're going to go ahead and normal summon B, activate Hanger effect. And going to go ahead and equip the driver, I'm assuming. After looking at our hand, I don't know. Do we equip driver? We're kind of worried about that back row a little bit, I'm sure. It could be a TC Boo. Okay, we're going to equip the driver. So then we're going to go ahead and I'm assuming activate driver effect. And we're going to go ahead and banish. Oh, he punishment. So he activates punishment targeting the B. Do we have the unauthorized? Unauthorized targeting B. That's going to be able to equip B with C, making it unaffected by trap cards, meaning that the punishment will not out R B. Let's see. He's thinking, is he going to chain something? He does not. Okay, so he lets that go. We equip it with C. It's unaffected by traps. He could send Intis. Intis is a monster effect. So he could send Intis, and he is. He's going to send Intis. Intis, he's going to pop driver, which is probably because he doesn't want B to go to grave. If B goes to grave, then we get B and C effect. So he then just pops the driver. Let's see what he decides to do here. And now he has a body to actually summon Maximus next turn too. So we go battle phase, swing for 15 into our Invoked Dogmatika player. Main phase 2, we're going to link off B anyway with the Clara and Rusha. Let's go. B effect. And do we C? No, just B. Just B effect. Okay. B's then probably going to go ahead and search A. I'm assuming this is our missing link, our missing piece. Oh, we don't. We grab B. Okay. And we pass on that. So let's see what happens here. So in our Invoked player's turn, he's going to go ahead and banish the Intis. That's going to go ahead and summon Maximus. And now he's going to be able to get Maximus effect, which is then going to be able to summon 2. We still do have a back row set. I'm not 100% sure what that back row is. So we're going to go ahead and Maximus effect. That's going to send 2. Our Invoked player is going to send, I would assume, Omega and Ash Dragon. Unless he wants to send another Intis to pop the hanger. So he's looking at our grave now. And again, I do apologize. Next video, we promised to actually set up so that you can see what's going on a little bit better. Maybe not the next one, but the one after that. Because we've already recorded our next video. So he sends Ash Dragon, and he's going to send... Let's see. Missed what he sent there. I think he sent an App Clone, though. So he sends App Clone and Ash Dragon. Yep, that's definitely App Clone. Okay. And then I think we just send like a Nova and Infinity. It's pretty much our targets that we're going to send on something like that if we don't open them with a Galaxy Soldier. So now he's going to go ahead and resolve his App Clone. That's going to add Schism. So we have Schism, Nib, and Fleur de... Oh, Alistair. Looks like we top decked an Alistair. Oh, we had Maximus. So looks like we are gonna see an Alistair here. He is locked out of his extra deck though, so that is something worth mentioning. He discards the Alistair from the App Clone effect. So you do have to discard one. Deciding to discard the Alistair, interesting. Must have an invocation set. I'm assuming he's got an invocation set. He's going to get Ash Dragon effect. Ash Dragon effect is then going to go ahead and special summon an Ecclesia. He's looking right now. He's got Ecclesia and Fleur de Lis in the deck. You can see him turning here. So Ecclesia. Then he's going to get Ecclesia effect. And that should enable him to search. Oh, he is not. So he's through his punishments. He must not have a target there. So then we Cosmic the Schism on our standby. So that's huge right there. So we activate Cosmic. That was the set. That's going to go ahead and hit Schism right off the bat. We knew that that's where it was. We knew that it was set. Now we're going to go ahead and normal summon B. B effect is now going to go, or Hanger effect is then going to go ahead and equip our second driver. Yes. Oh, no, we go straight to A. Let's get our ABC rolling here. Then we link those off with the Clara and Rusha because it can be linked off now. And I think we go Lina. Do we go Lina here? I'm going to assume so. All right, so after I had to take care of the dogs, it looks like. We're actually going to go Phoenix. And then we're going to activate Phoenix effect. Let's see. We do activate Phoenix effect, and we're going to go ahead and pop that. And let's see what we hit. We are going to hit. I can't tell. Oh, I wish we were in there. I wish we could see it. It had to be an invocation. It looks like a spell. So then off the link, we're going to go ahead and get our B and our C back into our hand. And let's see what else it decides to do. All right, so with the Phoenix out, we did already normal summon. But then we get C effect. No, because we had A and B there. So we're going to go ahead and summon out the Buster Dragon. Use the Buster Dragon effect. And then that is going to go ahead and... Let's see what we decide to do. We pitch that card. And we have an Ecclesia and we have a Maximus on field. And it looks like we go ahead and banish the Maximus. Let's see. I would assume we go back row here. That's the only thing that we have to be worried about. We are under the 5 Nib summons too, so that's something to mention that we did play around Nib. Oh yeah, we banished Maximus. We don't want that to resolve. It does have 3,000 defense, and we have nothing to beat over it, so that's probably why we just go ahead and banish Maximus. Don't give him any more plus. And we're putting him on 6,500. So he does open Nadir Servant. We got the Ash, though. So we hit the Ash with the Nadir Servant. So now he's got Ecclesia and a back row set. And then we activate the Buster Dragon effect on his turn, targeting back row. let's see what it was here. It was a forbidden droplet. And then we're going to go ahead and tag out our ABC for our 3 pieces. Hanger effect is then going to activate, equipping A to one of our pieces. And this is going to be all she wrote. Now, let's just keep in mind, though, that Shane does have a nib in hand. And I think if I remember this matchup, I almost actually play into nib on my turn. So now we're going to go ahead and link Phoenix and C. And that's going to send... Okay, we're going to activate A effect to summon itself first. Then we link the... Yep, for the unicorn. So we're going to unicorn spin back Ecclesia, get C effect. This is summon 3. And then we go unicorn and A into access code. That is summon 4. And this is how we almost got hit by nib. So I grab B off of B. And then right here is where I realize I have summoned 4 times. And I actually asked Shane, I say, oh, wait, how many summons have I done? And he says 4. And I'm like, oh no, I almost just played into nib. Because I definitely read nib in his hand. So I normal summon B. He could have dropped the nib. He decides not to. And I immediately link all them off for an Appaloosa for 4. Because I just want to make sure that I do not play into nib. So that is the game. ABC wins 2-0 against Invoked Dogmatika DPE. In Invoked Dogmatika player's defense, he did kind of brick, but that is the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope that you enjoyed this style content, as we expect to bring you more content like this where we overview our live matches and other local matches. This has been Tyler House of Cards CCG, signing out.